Okay, so what you're going to do is first you need to prep your Blogger so that you can have this image in there that has links on it. So you go to your Blogger dashboard and you're going to go to your template. You have to click on Edit HTML. And if you go to my blog, you'll see what you need to change. You need to find your header widget, and I'll show you how to do that. You're going to change 1 to 2, no to yes, and true to false. So the way to do that is we clicked on Edit HTML, and you're going to jump to your header. You got to scroll up 1. So if you scroll up 1, once you jump up there, you will see max widgets 1. We want to change it to 2. Change this to yes. Change this to false. If you change this, it says these a lot of times. You got to make sure you're really changing the one where it says header 1. Otherwise, it's not going to work for you, and it's going to be frustrating. You can't have any typos, or it won't work. Then you save the template. And you want to make sure that it's done saving before you leave the page. Then you're going to go back to the blog, and you're going to go somewhere called imagemaps.com, and you are going to upload where it says browse from your PC, even though it's not a PC. You're going to upload your GIF. Make sure you pick the right one that you worked on, and you're going to start mapping your image. Now, you got to wait until this gets down to 0 seconds, and a link will appear. Then you click on it. Here, you're going to go click rectangle, and it's going to make rectangles. So not all of you have the same links as me, so you have to decide what hyperlink you want to put where. If you just have one image, everyone has a Pinterest account. You can link that image to Pinterest. This one's to Blogger, so I'm going to go to Blogger. Oops, I didn't delete the I. I'll delete the I. Save. You'll notice this word untitled comes up, but we're going to make sure that that doesn't save there. We're going to click rectangle again. It automatically does the same size that I had. And this one's going to be for Pinterest. And my Pinterest account is /MrsVolkoff/boards. You can find that on yours too. And sometimes copying and pasting is a little bit better. So if you want to go to Pinterest and find what yours is, make sure you're signed in. And you go to your boards. And then up here, your custom URL will come up. You can copy it. And then you can highlight this whole thing and paste that there. And click save. Then I want to add another rectangle. Put it over YouTube. I probably have a YouTube channel, but I'm just going to put YouTube for now. And then we want to make sure we do one more rectangle, and we want to make it as big as your name. We want to link this back to your URL. So if you view your blog, you're going to get the URL that you have. Go back to the image maps, highlight it, edit, paste. Save that. Now what we're going to do is you're going to get your code. You want to click on HTML code up here, and you have all this stuff. So you don't need to know what any of that means. What you do want to do, remember those words that said untitled, untitled, untitled? See these exclamation points? In between these exclamation points, you're going to highlight it and delete it. It's okay that it has this stuff. If there's an exclamation point, this does not show up. That means the code doesn't read it to make it look like it does on the web. It means it's just to be able to read in the code. Then you're going to highlight all the code. You're going to edit it. You're going to copy it. You're going to go back to Blogger. You're going to go to this layout. This is on your dashboard. And we are going to add a gadget. This gadget is HTML because that's just what we copied. So we're going to add HTML. We are not going to put a title because we don't want another word besides our image. We just want the image there. We're going to save the image. And before I changed the code, so this one I can remove now, and I know because it has little gray dots. And now it allows me to have a remove button. Before, that remove button was not there. So you're going to remove it. You're going to click OK, because now the image is here. You're going to preview it. There it is. In preview, your links don't work. So if you want to make sure that your links work, you got to save your arrangement and you got to view your blog. The little hands coming up over Blogger, and if you look in the bottom left, you'll see that the links are there. So that's taking me to Pinterest. It's taking me to YouTube. They're working. One thing that you might need to change, for some reason my background is not in. I'm going to put my background back in so you can kind of see what happens with the widths. Those width sizes that I had before are going to change a little bit, because do you see how this is sticking out now? So you got to go back to adjust widths and change your template so that you have the same amount of white space on the left as you do on the right. And you probably want to move this guy over a little bit more, the right sidebar. You're going to apply this all to the blog. You want to wait until it says template saved right here. And then you're going to view blog. And there it is. And you are done.